I've stumbled across this really interesting City League deck list playing Ends Purrloin and Okidogi EX. I made a few changes to it, potentially increased some consistency or recovery, but essentially the goal is going second, just absolutely disrupting their hand of evolution Pokemon, of trainers that they need for turn 2, like Noctowls and stuff like that. Getting a few knockouts with Ends Purrloin on small Pokemon, and then finishing the game off with Okidogi EX. So that's the goal. Let's see if we can do it against this. It looks like a Charizard deck. There's Dusknoir, there's Briar, Charizard Sleeves, and yeah, definitely Charizard with Dunsparce. So Dunsparce Charizard, probably with Enriching Energy. They're going to bench another Charmander, and they're going to pass. Okay, we have Grabber, so we can delete some potential Pokemon from their hand. Let's go for Nest Ball. Let's find ourselves a Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly is basically necessary here, because we are trying to guarantee that Ends Purrloin attack. Go for another Nest Ball on a Munkidori. We're going to lose my Super Rod turn 1, unfortunately. But we would actually, possibly we can Ultra Ball. Let's Ultra Ball away the energy, as well as a Super Rod. Because we want to activate that, whatchamacallit, we want to activate Ends PP up. Gotta get his PP up, man. Go for Grabber. Let's see if there's any Pokemon in here. Do Dunsparce. There is. And Grabber sends it to the bottom of their deck. So do Dunsparce to the bottom. Perfect. Go for this research. Find the PP up. Find another energy. There we go. Throw that there. Attach this. And I do need to find myself a Binding Mochi. So we can drop the Town Store. I can use a Secret Box, but don't really need to. I can save the Secret Box for later. Grab ourselves a Mochi. Throw that onto the Purrloin. And turns out we don't even need to worry about taking that Dunsparce out, because we're just going to be killing it with a Thieving Swipe. 70 damage with that Binding Mochi, by the way. And we can discard. Wait, what? I swear I Grabbered away the Dunsparce already. Did I not do that just now? We're going to send away this Professor's Research instead. And that way, their hand remains dead, guys. You see what I'm doing here? This is like Luxray EX, except it's turbo. It doesn't discard the card, but putting it to the bottom is just as good, especially when you can't just like search out a supporter like that. What did I discard earlier? I played Grabber on a Dunsparce. They had 2 Dunsparce in their hand. It's crazy. Here's a Town Store. It'll shuffle up their hand. And I don't think they have... Yeah, there's a concede, guys. Dude, I'm telling you, if you can consistently get this early game Purrloin, you're just going to control their hand. It's just... The disruption is insane. All right, let's get into our second game here. Let's see if we can recreate that Charizard match and just end it before it starts. Here's a Tails. Hopefully they give me second. First, not the worst. Okay, they're going to give me second. This is cool. And we find ourselves Pech to start. Maybe a Mew starting would have been better, because then they won't know what I'm playing. But they're going to bench 3 Pokemon. It's going to be Charizard with Lily's Clefairy and a Fluttermane. That is a interesting set of Pokemon for sure. They will attach Patrol Cap to Fluttermane, so we can't mill them. And the only reason why I know how Patrol Cap works is because I was playing it on my stream the other day. Kind of crazy. Bench a Purrloin. Bench is Mew. Attach Binding Mochi there. Go for... I don't want to go for the Squawk, but I think I have to. Let's go for Squawk. We can attach Return here. I think we restart for 1, just to see if we can get 1 more Nest Ball to save this Binding Mochi. Yes, we got an Okidogi, so we can attach the other Binding Mochi there. And we can go for the Squawk and Seize. Come on, Ends PP up. We get the Secret Box, so we do get Ends PP up. So we go for the Secret Box, discard this, and a Research. And we can grab Ends PP up. There we go. I don't want to grab the Mochi. I can grab a Town Store, but again, I don't know if I want to give him a Town Store. I think we'll just use it. We'll just discard it from our hand. And then, yeah, it's pretty good. We just get we Secret Box for 1 thing, the PP up, which allows us to get the attack. We can go for this Research. Find ourselves a Munkidori. And let's take a look at their hand first. If there's any Pokemon in there, oh my god, Dracloak and Dragapult. That is horrifying. Let's send this Dracloak down. Charizard Dragapult with a Clefairy and a Fluttermane. That is certainly a pile. We'll throw up Purrloin with Subjugating Chains. And Thieving Swipe for 70 onto their Clefairy. And let's send down this Iono. Perfect. Keep their hand dead. Lily's they have the Lisia's Appeal. They can move something, but I can just Pecharunt whatever that is like out. And then, yeah, no Iono for a new hand. Ideally, they don't top deck. Okay, they're going to use Alicia's Appeal. They can confuse any basic Pokemon on my bench. Why not? Throw out the Munkidori, and then pass. Wonderful, guys. This is great. We'll go for another Subjugating Chains this Purrloin back into the active. I want another energy to start loading onto my Pokemon. So maybe we go for... Should I get greedy and go for the early Mew? Probably not, right? Let's just keep on doing the 70 damage control. Here, let's go for another 70 on this Clefairy. Oh, throw away the Dracloak that I grabbered. I swear I grabbed the Dracloak away. Yeah, I played Grabber for a Dracloak. I guess I top decked another Dracloak. Hand is completely dead. Now, the biggest counter to this deck is like, what, having 2 researches in your starting hand or top decking research. Yeah, like that's typically how you lose. But we're gonna find a Munkidori off the top. Let's go for a Thieving Swipe, take out this Clefairy. And I want to get this Dark Energy for... We can throw the Max Rod away. I need to find a Dark Energy so I can start moving this poison damage off. Hopefully we find one off the prizes. No, we find an Ends PP up. Does not work at the moment because there's no Ends Pokemon on the bench. And neither does that second Xerosic. So we'll see. They're going to push up Fluttermane, which is not Dark Weak, unfortunately. It is a Psychic type, but it's not Dark Weak. It will draw for turn. I don't think it's a supporter still, guys. And there's a concede. Another concede. Dude, the control is brutal. Like, once you kill their hand turn 1 and just, like, stop, like, any Pokegear, stopping Ionos, like, you just have a great head start. Let's get into a third match. Maybe not a Charizard this time. Let's see. This deck, I must say, like, is not the most consistent thing. Well, it's kind of consistent, but it's not the strongest thing because, of course, your opponent can just top deck a Research or top deck the exact card they need. But we're going to start our Munkidori because our goal is to Pecharunt our Purrloin up. They do have a bunch of Pokemon, unfortunately, in their hand, so I can't donk them on turn 2. It's gonna be a Venusaur. Yeah, I mean, we are getting some crazy decks in this video. We are playing a pretty crazy deck ourselves, but I don't know. I think this guy's cooking. Shelmet, Accelgor, Venusaur. Wait, they might be onto something. They'll attach Return onto Bulbasaur. Attach Hero's Cape? Bruh. Wow, I kind of love this. Can't lie. You can bench your Fez. You can attach Return onto Purrloin. Let's go for this Grabber. Let's discard Vileplume. Whoa. They don't have a Gloom down, so we're just going to throw this Ivysaur down and go for Research. We need to find PP up. We do find PP up. We can throw away 1 energy and 1 counter catcher. Yeah. 1 counter catcher. Grab ourselves Pecharunt. There we go. Attach Mochi onto Purrloin. Attach PP up onto Purrloin. Let's go for the Squawk as well, because we have the chance to. We'll discard a PP up, but that's okay. Squawk and Seize. Find ourselves another Nest Ball. Okidogi's good. We'll save the Okidogi for now until we can guarantee like a Janine in our hand. We'll go for this Subjugating Chains, and their Bulbasaur survives because they have a freaking Hero's Cape on it, which is absolutely insane. We'll go for the Thieving Swipe, 70 damage onto their Bulbasaur, throw this Vileplume out to the bottom of their deck, and their hand is dead again. Let's see. Can they get the Pecharunt Poison Donk on my Purrloin off this 1 card? They're going to get Accelgor, alright, and pass. Wonderful. And this way we can start moving damage, so we can go for Earthen Vessel. I don't know, we'll Earthen Vessel away 1 more energy for a potential PP up. But once your first 2 Purrloins are attacked, like, you don't need to discard more energy. Attach onto Munkidori. We can move 20 damage off here to 90. Unfortunately, this doesn't kill the Bulbasaur still. We'll move 1 onto Pecharunt and 1 onto... Yeah, there's 2 onto Pecharunt. Go for another Thieving Swipe. Doesn't KO the Bulbasaur, unfortunately, because of that Hero's Cape. But we'll be okay, I think. They'll bench another Shelmet, so their hand is still dead. Pass it up. And let's see, we got a Secret Box. Secret Box is cool. We can get ourselves Janine this turn, honestly. We can discard Memo, Nest Ball, and Energy. And a Mochi, maybe? We're gonna hold on to the box for now. Let's go for Adrena Brain. Let's send some more damage onto... Let's put 2 onto their Accelgor. Attach Dark Energy to Okidogi here. I think we're so far ahead we can start charging up this Okidogi. I think I'm okay with that. We'll attach Binding Mochi there as well. Let's go for our Thieving Swipe. Take out this Bulbasaur and their Hero's Cape. Oh, wait. They can promote Pecharunt. I just die. That's really funny, actually. Will they do that? Are they smart enough to do that right now? I'm out of my drink. That's upsetting. I wonder if Roaring Moon EX might be a better late game attacker. Like, you can charge up a Roaring Moon instead of an Okidogi, and you can guarantee a Frenzied Gouging with like 1 Janine and 1 attach. But also Absol definitely works, but Absol like is just a worse Okidogi. It does less damage and it only works if their hand is completely dead. Like, it will be completely dead, but also it doesn't do as much damage. So I don't think you play the Absol here. They're gonna push the Bulbasaur. I think they might be AFK. And yeah, it's like, when this deck works, it cannot be fun to play against. And it only works about 50% of the time. So I'm really surprised it did so well at a City League, but again, it's just a City League challenge. It's like a League Cup. But it's fun on the ladder, I'll say that for sure. Yeah, this person is fully AFK. They're just going to pass it up. They're tired of my shenanigans, bro. Absolutely tired of it. We'll attach onto Okidogi. Quickly Adrena Brain to save our Purrloin here. We can ping it onto the other thing, and then let's kill the Bulbasaur. Send their one card in their hand to the bottom. Yeah, they can just promote this Pecharunt, and I'll lose my Purrloin. That's for sure. But they seem to quit the game before that. Grab our second prize. And there's the Rage Quit. Yeah, I mean, this deck is diabolical, bro. It's really, it doesn't work the most. It doesn't work against like big basics really, or anything with Mew or Noctowl. When it works against random evolution decks with 70 HP Pokemon, it's a beautiful sight to see. Let's get into one more for the one time. Great, we start a Mew, and we have a Squawkabilly as well, but we're just gonna show the Mew. Speaking of Noctowl, this is gonna be a Noctowl deck, so it's gonna be a little challenging because they can top deck Noctowl, they can top deck Ultra Ball, and they're just back in the game. So, no Terra Pokemon. This is good. Go for Squawkabilly. Go for Nest Ball. Let's find ourselves our Purrloin. We can find ourselves... They just conceded. Okay, so they saw my Purrloin. They're like, I don't want it. I don't want it, no, bruh. Okay, one more game. One more game. I want to see the best I could do. If it's a loss, it's a loss. I'll show you how inconsistent it can be. But so far, so good, right? Okay, so our new hand is going to be Pecharunt, which is a good start. And we're going to go second. Alright, so Wellspring Ogerpon, bro. This is going to be the worst matchup against Purrloin. Can we slow them down? There's a Nest Ball for Fan Rotom. See, that's pretty good. Like, we have Grabber in our hand. We can remove the Noctowl, like one of the Noctowls, and we can thieving swipe another one. But it's just like, the chances of them finding... Oh my god. Terra Box with Charizard. They're cooking. They're cooking here. I don't know. Let's see if Ends Purrloin can do it. We're gonna need to charge up that Okidogi to do anything to win, like to even win the game. But let's see if Ends Purrloin can hold off long enough. There's gonna be a Hoo-Hoo and two Noctowls. Two Noctowls, but only for one Hoo-Hoo. There's an attach onto Ogerpon. Let's bench Mew. Let's bench Okidogi. Let's go for a Squawk. I think we need a Squawk here. Yeah, let's go for Squawk. Go for Mochi here. Go for Grabber. Let's take out one of the Noctowls, and they have. See, they have Ultra Ball and two more Noctowls, bro. Like, they're guaranteeing a Noctowl. Let's go for Squawk and Seed. Actually, maybe restart for one. If it's an Ultra Ball, great. It's a Town Store. Definitely don't need that Town Store right now. Like, it'll just give them Crystal. I don't want that. Find ourselves a Munkidori, and we have to attach return onto Okidogi here, bro. Let's go for Meddling Memo. Let's send down those Noctowls to the bottom of their deck, and they find 3 more cards, and we're just going to go for this Poisonous Musculature. This just looks like an Okidogi deck. Purrloin Who. Let's get these energies attached, and we can Chain Craze next turn for the maximum, what, like 300 damage? He'll bench a Charmander, play Ultra Ball. See, they find it. They find that Noctowl. Because even if you're giving them a few cards in hand, like against Terra Box, the finding Noctowls is too easy. Here's a Jewel Seeker. I'm assuming for Research and AZ, possibly. I feel like that would be the most consistent thing. You'll find Terra Orb and Rare Candy. Wow. Okay. That's frightening. So they're going to find the Charizard off one Noctowl. And Charizard, of course, has that self-energy acceleration. We'll see. They can get the Charizard attack, but it doesn't KO my Okidogi, luckily. So if I can find a Dark Energy, I can KO their Charizard. That's what I'm hoping. 2 onto Charizard, 1 off Ogerpon, retreat into Charizard. And they're doing 180. So 1 Munkidori can get the kill here. Come on, give me top deck energy, please, bro. Please. Counter Catcher. Not good. We'll bench another Okidogi, because I'm going to be losing this one. Yeah, 300 damage. Unfortunately, we no one-hit KO here. I won't die to poison, but they will be taking the first knockout. We're going to go for Nest Ball. Probably for Fezandipiti. Fezandipiti is good, or Mew. Mew is good too. Duskull. Wait, this is just Charizard Noctowl, but with an Ogerpon for early game snipes. Okay, I see. I see how it is, bro. They're going to draw 2. We'll push up Pecharunt. Let's go for Ultra Ball away on Pecharunt and this for a Fezandipiti. I'm not even playing Purrloin in this game. This is just an Okidogi deck, which is wild. Let's go for Counter Catcher on this Noctowl. And then I'm looking for that Dark Energy to kill the Charizard on the bench. Don't find it, chat. Chat, we do not find it. Let's go for flip the script. Let's go for Town Store. Let's thin it slightly. Let's thin by grabbing a bounty mochi. There's only one left. Throw that there and go for flip the script for 3. Come on, energy, please. Okay, we got Earthen Vessel. Thank God, bro. Throw away Purrloin. Grab ourselves 2 energy. Oh wait, I don't even have damage on myself to do this. That's stupid. We'll attach onto Okidogi. Go for subjugating chains. We're gonna charge up this Okidogi again. Let's go for Grabber as well, just to make sure they don't have a Pokemon in their hand. No hoo-hoo for you. They have an Iono, bruh? God damn it. We're gonna send the Iono back. Meddling Memo this Iono away. Please. Give them an energy or something. And then let's go for a Poisonous Musculature. Attach the final 2 onto Okidogi. And we have the one for Munkidori next turn. And that's gonna be the goal here. We're trying to poison ourselves to 30. And then Munkidori to kill the Charizard. And then we can win, right? That's the goal. Here's a Town Store for a Crystal. Okay. Crystal doesn't help right now, but it shuffles up their deck a little bit. Attach Crystal onto Ogerpon. Attach Jet. Oh my god. That's horrifying. Okay, so they can Torrential Pump me. Kill my Munkidori as well. That's, dude, wow. Wow, wow, wow. They figured it out. But if I can top deck another Munkidori, grab another Munkidori, then I kill everything. Then we're talking. Then we are talking, guys. Hold on. Hold on, chat. We're in this. We're in this depending on if we can draw ourselves another Munkidori. We have one more in our deck. Janine. Not what we need. Let's go for flip the script. Come on, give me another monkey, guys. Please. Yes, Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball away, PP up, and research. For our other monkey's prized. My other Munkidori is prized. Let's go. Let's attach onto Pecharunt. And I think, what, 5? Dude, I think one of our energies are prized as well. This is kind of over, guys. Can't lie. Let's go for a Town Store. Let me just make sure. Yeah, we have 1 rod. Okay, we're looking for that rod, guys. Chat, we are looking for the rod. Let's go for research. Let's get Munkidori. Let's get 2 energies back. Benching that Purrloin was ridiculous. That was kind of dumb. And we just go for this Chain Craze, honestly. Take out this Ogerpon. And ideally we find ourselves another monkey or something. Bonnie Mochi ends PP up. Oof. Not great. They're going to be able to take out my Okidogi here, but I will be able to trade on the Charizard. So, as long as they don't find another Charizard, they're going to bench a Fezandipiti. But we have the Machinations. Oof, never mind. Down they go. Grab ourselves Nest Ball and Janine. Okay, so Janine will let me Pecharunt attack as well. They'll draw 3 from flip. If they get another Charizard, it's over. That's all I gotta say. If I didn't bench the Purrloin and I just researched, I would have been able to win. I would have been able to take out the Charizard, but I misplayed. Here's a Burning Darkness, taking out my Okidogi. They're going to go on 1 prize, so my Pecharunt's going to be doing 300. So, not that bad. I'm looking for the Xerosic to mill. Here's a PP up. Maybe the Purrloin. Oh, I shouldn't attack with the Purrloin, though. Because actually, it doesn't really matter. I think we just do the Purrloin. Let's go for a Nest Ball. Let's get ourselves Munkidori. And we're going to shuffle and look for this Xerosic, or the Secret Box. Come on now. Come on. Flip the script. Give me Xerosic. Yes. Xerosic and no energy. Well, that's a problem. Because of that, we need to go for the research, I think. Or the Janine. Let's take a look at their hand with Grabber. They have everything they need for another Charizard, I think. So, let's throw away the Hoo-Hoo. Let's go for Town Store. Grab ourselves our Mochi. And go for this Janine. The Purrloin and the Pecharunt will be our final 2 attackers. And we were going to push up this Pecharunt here. I mean, we're going to push up this Purrloin here. Just to take out that research from their hand. And kill them with Thieving Swipe. Come on. Come on now. Let's discard their research. And just hope they don't find rare candy off the top. Right? Yeah. That's going to be the plan. We take 2. And they get 5 cards here. Draw for turn, Fezandipiti. Or they have 4. Draw for turn, Fezandipiti. They need rare candy. And they win the game. But it would have been a different story if I didn't bench this Purrloin. Or if my Munkidori wasn't prized. Is it a Jet? Oh, yeah. Jet Energy. That's fine. That works too. That works too. Assault Landing for the knockout. GG's, man. I misplayed there. It could have been close. It would have been close. But it was a misplay. And that's going to be it for the video. When this deck works, with a Purrloin early game and an Okidogi to finish, it's pretty good. It's pretty fun. Of course, it's definitely very rogue, but definitely give it a shot, guys. If you're a cat fan like me, this is the deck to play.